And welcome to Legsplay! Hardleg Joe here with a lot of people. We've got Bootleg Drew.
Hello, people.
We've got Stoic Steve.
Ron's here too.
And Hardleg is here, and the CB Radio will be joining us shortly. The other two couldn't make it tonight, but we'll find some way. If there's questions specifically for Cardsworth or Aimless.
I mean, there's no questions for Ron, so it'll probably be fine.
Actually, there's already questions.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's several questions.
Why are there questions for Ron? Who cares about Ron?
Because people love Ron.
I don't get
Ron
it.
just doesn't acknowledge that
Stop
love.
fishing for compliments, you fishermen!
I'm not even fishing at this point. I
All
don't
right.
understand why.
We're playing Passpartout because holidays for Hanukkah. Yeah, Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa.
We're starting in Act 2. I've
Yeah.
never seen or played... No, that's not true. I've seen this game, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, have you seen Act 1?
No.
Act 2, you're in here. And we got a whole bunch of Q&A questions to give us stuff to talk about.
You're making and selling art.
Yeah, and also stuff to paint. What did someone tell us to paint something?
Let's see. First thing that comes up to paint. Let's see.
Sick dance
do
moves.
do 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 do.
Paint your soul.
Done!
I think it's a long time before you... Oh, draw Alistair the lawyer.
Who?
Alistair the lawyer.
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh, okay.
It is.
That sounds dumb enough to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
1 second, I had to draw my
When I
soul.
hear Alistair, I think Alistair Crowley.
Yeah, that's who he's based
your
off
soul?
of. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
I get
heart.
it. You're an Undertale.
Ha 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 ha. Get it? I'm sure that guy will like it. He's an idiot. Okay. Doesn't seem original to me. Your
'Cause
face
it's not.
doesn't seem
He's right.
original.
Yeah, that's a fair analysis.
Okay, I'll
Draw an
Collie,
egg.
that's fine.
For Drew to eat in these
Draw that
trying
lawyer
times.
thing that he said.
We got it. I'm going to be drawing this, and then we can go ahead and go through the questions.
Alright, the first question will be, what is your favorite holiday and why?
I'm not really into holidays lately. I don't know what it is. I just, not really feeling them.
I got you.
I don't know. How about you guys?
I mean, I've got several, I've evolved my holidays as gone through life. It started, I loved Halloween because candy and dressing up as things. And then as I got to college, it was all about St. Patrick's Day or any holiday where I could drink.
Yeah.
That's any holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
National Pancake Day, drink.
We even made up a holiday, Groundhog's Eve, which is just the night before Groundhog's Day, and we needed an excuse to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then now it's probably got to be like Christmas. Or
Look at that
something,
fancy
just 'cause
lady.
I've started to appreciate holidays or family time now.
Yeah, last year I was super excited for Christmas, and lately I've just been getting less and less about Christmas. I don't know.
I can see
It
it.
just doesn't seem as exciting.
That I, Ron, am a really big fan of Thanksgiving because that is the only holiday this year that I have not had to work.
Your love of holidays is specifically about where you didn't have. If you didn't have to work Arbor Day, it would be a great holiday.
Yes. Like, my like or dislike for holidays is spawned expressly on whether or not my time is my own.
I mean, if you think about it, every holiday is just a form of work.
It is. If you really think
I
about
don't like thinking about it that way, but
it. Oh man. Yeah, that's a very nihilistic
the
view of
economy.
this.
You're being attacked by the economy.
What else is new?
Is this a Nort?
I won't
Is this-
invest in this.
Is this someone from
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts who got Norted?
No, I don't even know what that means. This is just.
Do you want me to explain? It's Kingdom
No.
Hearts. It'll take a very long time.
No,
Please don't.
I'm fine. I don't need to.
It's just like when they lose their heart or whatever.
Just
right?
make the eyes yellow, and we're good.
No, I'm making Alistair the lawyer.
Yep.
Oh,
And,
man.
It's fine.
I thought you were making angsty McKay's
Wait.
face stuck in his hoodie.
Make his eyes yellow anyway. That would be Alistair got Norted.
Fine. Little eyes. There you go. Are you
His
happy?
face is already yellow.
Yeah, checkmate.
Alright. What's your favorite type of soup, by the way?
I don't eat soup at all unless you count cereal as soup.
I don't.
Not even chicken
Breakfast soup.
No, breakfast soup.
Everyone loves chicken noodle.
Not me.
It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I'm not a big soup guy either. So, but at least I eat chicken noodle soup and either.
Man, I completely forgot about soup.
I forgot soup existed. I have so much stuff to do when
I
I get
hadn't-
home.
I hadn't considered soup ever since there was that animation about the soup store.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all like, going to buy clothes. Where are you? At the soup store.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
I
Why
probably
are
got
you
that
yelling at
wrong.
me?
I haven't seen that in like a year, but it was very good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
This is
about.
pretty good.
Ron-specific question now.
Oh, jeez.
1 second. What's Steve's favorite? What's your favorite soup?
Yeah.
Drew?
Soupy Steve.
Steve said chicken noodle.
Oh,
I mean,
he won.
It's pretty rare that I have soup. Every once in a while, I have, like, chicken noodle, I guess, but that's about it.
What about stew, actually? Does that count as soup?
No, it's a stew.
Well, it's
They're
fundamentally the same.
It's just
Well,
with
that's when
chunkier
we
bits,
get the
I guess.
stupid argument of like whether or
Is
not
cereal a soup?
good. Yeah.
The answer is yes.
No.
I would argue a cereal is breakfast soup.
Generally, a soup should be hot, and cereal's not something
Okay.
you eat.
So is oatmeal a soup.
You could have soupy oatmeal.
Yeah, soupy.
Alistair,
The
well,
end.
I guess
Breaking
I
news.
guess that's
Prison
it.
locks fail.
That'll make me rich.
600?
700.
700?
These are richer people.
Wow.
Go, Alistair
These
the
are more
lawyer.
gullible people.
You sold him instantly.
All right, here, your turn, Sean. We're
Oh.
trading out.
Ron's turn.
Ron's turn.
I can't
What is
draw.
a Baki
Doesn't
draw?
Draw Baki.
What's a Baki?
You don't have to draw.
Look.
People will buy anything.
I'm not gonna draw Baki because I don't know how to
What's a
draw.
Baki?
You know, it's
He's a
Yu-Gi-Oh
grappler.
card.
Oh, good.
He's a big red demon with a huge stick.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
not doing that. Let's do.
Ron, apparently someone asked, have you stopped vandalizing your girlfriend? I don't know what that means.
What? I have. Look,
I was hoping that was an inside joke from another Legsplay.
Not that I know of.
no. I'm not sure vandalize is the word I'd use for what I do to her, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Cool.
And unapologetically so.
That's great. Also,
The most not good painting ever is what they said about the heart.
Here we go. Going for. Oh, geez, this color. These are bad colors on each other. This hurts my
Yeah,
eyes.
It's interesting. It's compelling,
Steve,
but you need a subject.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm starting out with this kind
Oh,
of a
here,
back
look.
thing.
I
But...
request a drawing of a mushroom. It is up to you what type of mushroom and what the mushroom is doing.
Oh, jeez.
That should even you can draw a mushroom.
There we go. See, I could just use that
Like
as
a mushroom cloud.
the
It is
basis.
destroying all the things.
There
you
we
could
go.
kind of make a mushroom cloud. for
Yeah,
that if you
that's
really
kind of
want
where I
to.
was going.
That's kind of terrible.
Oh,
But,
man.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a mushroom cloud now. Like, it's a mushroom cloud
Yeah,
that is
it's-
also a
you know-
giant mushroom.
Also, you have other tools there. You got a little spray paint can.
Oh,
You can
dang.
make like more explosion-y things.
Oh, where's
If
where's
you
my
wanted
gray?
to.
Where'd my
There's
gray
a
go?
paintbrush, a pen now, and a spray can.
Give me some brat. Oh,
Is the pen any different
What's
from
this?
the
Joe,
paintbrush?
how'd you get to know Rada from rank 10? And what do you like about him?
oh, what's going on here?
Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So it's smooth.
That's horrific.
It's
No,
just
it works well.
Also,
for
you can
small
you can
No,
use
no,
the
it's
you can
very
use the
good.
wheel to make the brush smaller and bigger without having
Oh
to,
man.
to click on it. But yeah, I met Rada basically because he commented on one of my videos, and then I commented back. And then YouTube used to have messages. You could message people back and forth. So we did that, and then he was like, "You want to be in a thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I recorded some lines and sent it to him, and then I was like, "Hey, how do you want to be in a thing of mine?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." Honestly, he's just a funny guy, but it's weird that people get this idea that like me and him are like super good friends. It's like I don't really talk to him all that much. Like nothing against him or anything. And in fact, I really like him, and I want to get to know him better. He just always seems really busy, and he always seems like he's got stuff to do. Also, I'm not really sure if we're like the kind of people
You know what?
who would
I'm
be
taking
friends.
Why'd you put it over Alistair?
I did. Alistair's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alistair
Alistair sold.
for $700.
Apparently, some kind of mushroom.
There we go.
People will like it.
They might. I don't
It was
know.
a blunder
Oh, what's a blunder?
Let's see. Let's go ahead and
to
do
have
another
a
one.
heart. Tis up one.
I gotta. Oh.
Yeah, you cannot comprehend my rhetoric, Elizabeth.
Because there are a lot
The
of
round
Joey-specific questions. What is your opinion on genetically engineered cat girls?
The technology
100%.
isn't there yet.
It needs to get there, though.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot...
China's working on it.
It
CRISPR.
cannot be overstated
But,
how
yeah.
important this technology is.
I didn't have a cat in this fight, and now I really want to have one.
Everyone wants a cat in this fight.
I mean,
Oh, 1 second. Ron, draw what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, maybe... I kind of feel like most of the, you want to sell, you can press the thing to get them to do
Yeah.
more.
Middle is haggle.
Or you
Haggle.
could just be
Oh,
approved.
dang. 525. Sold.
Go for it.
Goodbye.
He likes some kind of mushroom.
It was apparently some sort of mushroom. Uh-oh.
Cash flow.
He's generating big bucks. Potential investors.
Should
are taking notice.
we trade off to someone who can actually draw?
no,
hey, everyone
no,
gets
keep
to
going. You've
start.
made a $500 painting.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah,
It's
but
good.
I'm
I mean,
bad
it
at
was
this.
no $700.
Welcome to being an artist. The pressure of selling while also saying I'm bad at this.
Yeah. But,
To a bunch of rich pricks.
I kind of feel like the main appeal of cat girls is just like the ears.
Yeah.
I feel like you could do that with just like one of those little
Tails.
fake
The
ears.
tails are very important.
Also their mentality.
Maybe.
Hello.
No.
How do you feel about genetically engineered cat girls?
CB Radio is here.
Chair there.
There's not enough of them.
Alright, cool.
Yep, or you could sit on
So
that
we're
thing.
all a bunch of pervs waiting for cat girls. Cool.
Oh, I'm worried that like a genetically engineered cat girl might need like, a giant litter box or something. I don't want to deal with that. Plus, I mean, my regular cat already scratches up my furniture enough. If you had like a huge cat, like your furniture would be terrible.
There we go. I made.
Especially if they were intelligent, they could find ways to hide it from you.
Whoa! He wanted my minimalistic plane station very quickly.
Go for it.
Let's haggle it.
It's not
No,
much.
he's not fine. No, he's not moving his midway.
You haven't clicked it properly yet. There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
Go.
200.
The time is running low.
Time is running low.
238. Okay, so
All right, so go ahead and trade out. Let's get Steve in there.
there we go.
Steve can draw what it's like to chew 5 gum.
Look, my minimalistic plane station needed to happen.
Yes, and CB Radio is here. Make sure you're loud because we're so far away from the microphone.
Hey, hand
So
me my
far.
drink.
Alright. I like how you really quietly said okay, as if that would even pick up on the mic.
I know.
Like, you're making these jokes no one can get.
It's a joke for you guys in the room.
No.
Would you consider making a deck build challenge using dueling book custom archetype if a patron of the appropriate tier requested?
What does this
Yeah,
mean?
if they requested it. So, one of the places you could play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online is called Dueling Book. It's basically like a manual simulator. It's like a flash thing that just generates the deck, and you have to move everything, talk to your opponent, figure out stuff.
Okay.
They recently added a thing where you can make your own custom cards.
Oh no.
So they have custom, you could share them with people. So a lot of people have like custom archetypes where they're like, we're going to make the NBA Bulls versus the Knicks and have like cards themed after the players and just fight against them.
That's
Dang.
amazing.
Or like they have like Republicans
I
and
synchro
like
summoned
Democrats.
Michael Jordan
Yeah, exactly.
I actually
from
summoned.
Space Jam.
I actually summoned Donald Trump to fight Barack Obama. Apparently.
Yeah, just all sorts of...
That's a battle that can have no winner.
There's famously this guy who
Who
made a
will
card that was like, if this card is in your deck, you can summon it. It is unaffected by all things. It has 5,000 attack. And then someone else made a card that was like, it's like a Link 1, so any monster can make it.
You lose.
No, it's if your opponent controls a card that is unaffected by all card effects, you win the duel. So it's been this arms race going back and forth of seeing how you can cheap and out-cheap other people.
So cheap. Fun,
If
fun,
your
fun.
opponent
Yeah.
wins the duel, you win the duel.
Everybody wins. That's
Also-
what you call it.
Yeah, also, what was it? They're like, in the past 20 years, there have been about, 15,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards? In the past month, in the custom cards, there's now like over 70,000 cards available.
Sounds about right. I bet
And it-
most of them are terrible.
At least 3 SpongeBob archetypes. But yeah, I might do it, but I really don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
I play Gary in defense mode.
I play Rose Garden.
That's a real card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
No, you gotta say I play Rose's Garden.
Rose's Garden.
There
Yeah.
we go.
That's not a thing.
How do you tell time with your wrist? That seems like a very useful skill. If I could use that, teach me something.
Oh yeah, that was if you missed the video where I asked for questions, I was like, well, it's been about 5 minutes as I looked at my wrist. Like according to my wrist. But yeah, the trick is to have another clock nearby, and you hold up your wrist, and then you look at that clock, and that will tell you the actual time.
I do that too, but I just pretend I know what time it is.
That reminds me of a clip I saw from, I think it was from a movie or something, where like, one guy was just like reclining like on a hill next to a donkey. Another guy came by asking him for the time. Every time he asked for the time, the guy would lift up the donkey's balls and tell him the exact time. And so eventually he came back and like, how the hell do you know the time by looking at his balls? It's just like, it zooms in like on the balls, and there's like a clock, like opposite.
Yeah.
It's like a city clock, like miles away.
That's amazing.
Kind of reminds me of a Crocodile Dundee skit.
Maybe that's what it's from.
No, it's definitely not that, because he actually has a clock, and he pretty much fools this lady by thinking that he's like looking at the sun and finding its placement and being like, huh, must be 4 in the afternoon, when he's just like looks at his watch, puts it in his pocket, like, huh, what's up with the sun? Must be 4 in the afternoon.
You really shouldn't look at the sun. That's terrible for you.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of my brother when we played D&D. He had like naturist skill, and I was trying to explain to him what that was. And basically what he ended up getting from that, he's like, I stick my finger in my mouth and hold it up. I sniff the wind. I roll nature. Do I know which way to go?
Nature's all around me. I roll to know what is all around me.
I stick my finger in the air and I sniff the wind. That's how you know. That's how survivalism works. Okay, go ahead, Drew. What's the next one?
That's how I survived Boy Scouts.
Alright,
We should play D&D again sometime. That was fun.
That was fun.
Alright, boys, what was your favorite and least favorite subject when you were in school?
You can go ahead and go first since you had a question.
I guess my favorite subject was probably always history, because it always was filled with memes for me and a bunch of the guys in high school. We had a whole notes section that was just like, how thug could we make the notes sound, and how thug could we make history sound? Like,
Are we talking about the Thuggies, or
What should I draw next?
Thug?
1 second.
As
He just finished 5 gum.
I want him to draw a Baki, but I've got to look up a picture of it.
Grappler?
Yes.
Baki.
Oh, okay. The character from Baki the Grappler with their hideous
I'm just going to show Steve a picture of a Baki real quick.
Okay.
And then he'll invent a new one based on it.
And then,
Yeah.
Then I won't give a crap and draw my own
least
thing.
favorite was-
There you go, Steve. That's a Baki.
Some kind of troll.
Some got a big red troll. He's licking his lips. He's got a big stick. Is
Why
if
would
you-
you
Oh,
want me to
that
draw
guy.
this?
Oh man, that's that guy who might have said the N-word.
I believe he is.
He's another. It's another pun from rank 10 because his effect is like when he's summoned, do 400 damage to your opponent. So anytime something does burn damage, you're like, whoa, that's like as strong as 3 Abakis. Better get a Baki on this shit. Oh snap! Your 5 gum sold for $1,000.
That's
1,100.
1,100.
1,100.
They could get all. Yep.
He's
See,
incredibly wealthy.
that's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
And your crappy heart is just, no one wants your soul.
No, it's just over there.
No
to
one wants
remind
your
everyone
heart, Joe.
What else is
Like
new?
the rest of our hearts.
But your least favorite subject.
I've got almost a girlfriend. I can't really say that.
Almost.
Almost.
Well, look,
It counts enough.
it's out of state, so it
I
doesn't
think
really
my
count.
favorite or least favorite subject was English at the time, just because I was garbage tier English and I didn't really put a lot of effort into it, and I was already pretty much illiterate when I was a kid, and so I never really had a, will to learn English very well. And then I wanted to become a writer at one point, and so I was like, oh shit, I gotta learn it really fast, and it became my favorite subject to analyze.
So the answer to both is
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, basically, in a long-winded section.
Alright. Least and favorite subject.
Academia's a scam. Quit school. Don't go to school, kids. It ain't worth it.
All right, Brandon.
Can't really follow that, but I was going to say my favorite. My favorite
I enjoyed
subject.
Jim.
My favorite subject at school was lunch.
Study hall.
Actually, my favorite was history. It was the only one that I actually got marks in that were decent.
Dang, that's a big old arm. I love it.
Yeah. And then my least favorite was pottery.
You had a pottery class?
Yeah, I had. I actually took art fundamentals 3 times, which is the basic level for art. The first time I passed, then went to pottery, and then failed that miserably. Then they took me back to art fundamentals 1. So I don't mind art fundamentals. I just hate that pottery was so stupid that they were just like. Also, that was the only time where I actually, one of the 3 times that I had teachers that literally flipped their gourd in the middle of class, like.
I don't think that's what literally means, unless they had a gourd.
It's pottery class.
They made a
flipped their
gourd pot.
So what you're saying is, since you've taken so many art classes, you're incredibly good at art, and you're going to draw amazingly.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
You're going to outdraw Steve.
He's gonna draw a pot. Is what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna draw a stick figure like nobody's business. But yeah. No,
Look, these idiots will buy anything.
Let's see. Least favorite for me. I pretty much hated all school, but the only class I ever quit was drama.
Really?
And I guess not because I necessarily hated
Too much
drama,
drama?
because I took it again in high school. But I hated the way basically the way they had to academize it. I guess. The reason I quit was because I got put into a team with a bunch of girls who wanted me to lip sync to a rap song.
Yeah.
that's not drama.
Yeah, well, that was part of the thing is we had to do something to music, and basically it was me with 4 girls who were really good friends, and they really liked Nelly. And they're like, for ours, we're gonna do that, and you're gonna play the part of Nelly, and we're gonna play the part of the crowd. And I went
That's dumb.
after class. I went to the counselors. I'm like, I need out of this today. I did not show back up at that. And then I remember I tried to join an after school play, and I didn't.
Is that where you learn a lesson afterwards?
No, I not only did I didn't get in, trying to whatchamacallit, trying to audition, I didn't get in. So I'll join the crew. I want to do props or lights or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I got on sound effects, and I had no interest in sound effects and didn't know how it worked. So I showed up for one meeting and then never again.
You know, if you'd gotten really good at sound effects, you could be running an ASMR channel right now. I don't think that's how that follows.
Yeah.
That is 100% how that follows.
I would have known so much about it.
Comment in the comments if ASMR channel for all of us.
Yeah, and
Joe's
then,
my ASMR.
and then
Joe's
what was it?
ASMR channel. If you want it, let us know.
It's
So-
just him saying, it's just hard to leg over
He'll
and over.
shuffle Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Hard to leg.
subscribe to Hardleg. Over. They can't hear that from there. Yeah, so then
Breathy, sexy
in high
voice.
school, I was like, okay, that was all middle school. I'm gonna try again in high school, and I went to I did really good performing. Performance-wise, I got a whole bunch of A's, but 50% of your grade was written
What?
in drama for whatever reason. And they had this thing where she was like, if you're gonna play this character, here's a list of 110 questions that you need to ask
Whoa!
to get into character. And they're like, what's your favorite room in the house? I'm like, I can't answer that for me, much less this character from the Monkey's Paw, who's just an old salty sea captain. That's all there is to his character.
Anything that's not
it's
a
the
good end.
porch.
Yeah.
Was it the porch?
The porch? No, it was the monkey. We literally did the Monkey's
No,
Paw.
I mean, if he's an old man, he's like, naturally, he'd want
Oh.
to sit out on the porch.
I have no idea. I didn't
No.
have any creativity that way.
His, was his favorite room in the house is the sea.
Just the sea, yeah.
Yes.
And then,
That's
his
that
answer.
famous room in everyone's house.
That's
The
his answer
sea.
for everything.
That's-
It's the sea. The
that's-
sea.
that's least favorite class. Favorite is drafting. I really like drafting. That was fun.
Is that where you turn your card? Or...
No. Steve, your turn.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well,
It's where you hand out
my
packs of
least
cards,
favorite was
and
definitely
you
drama.
take some of them, then you make
Just
decks
because
out of them.
it was something I would like instruction on. I would like to learn how to act
This is
better.
incredible, by the way.
However, yeah, thank you. But yeah, it's something I wanted to learn how to improve on, but just the teaching was
Yeah.
awful.
They didn't really teach you how to act. They just taught you
Yeah, it was, and they didn't teach you how to use like any of the stage equipment, how any basic techniques for drama.
Fundamentally, it's
Pretty-
pretty flawed.
Pretty much everyone here went to the same
It's
school,
like-
except for I think
yeah.
maybe bootleg, and
Yeah.
I can attest to you that the drama classes were terrible.
And our drama classes were okay, mostly because the actual drama director, like, really cared about making drama.
Let's say we can get you in front of the microphone
Yeah.
instead of behind it.
Hey, you
You're
know
like
what?
you're the quietest person
Yeah.
here, surprisingly.
Yeah, but at JFK, like, theater was 90% of what everyone did. Like, no one played sports, no one cared about school spirit, so we just all, like, did the play and the musicals. So, like, drama was actually a really big thing in our high school. So we actually, like, really cared about our program.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've heard most public school programs suck, though.
Yeah. Well, and did you say your favorite, Steve, or?
I did not see my favorite.
And I'm not telling
Because
it.
there isn't one.
School is a sham.
I don't know.
Look, that was me.
I know.
No one else can steal my gimmick. Even though it's totally true.
I am growing up. my
I'm not
Quit
sure if I
school,
had like
everyone.
a favorite subject. I know I had like teachers that made learning subjects good. I enjoyed, like, you know, the way some of them went about it, but I can't say a specific subject was necessarily better than another. It's largely like, well, whether a subject was good or not was largely based on the teacher teaching it.
Gotcha.
I was gonna look up more questions to help you, but I don't know where you are in the
Yeah.
list, so I can't.
I was
So
gonna
a
do that
specific
too.
question. Now that Hardleg Gaming is more focused on Yu-Gi-Oh, would you consider doing another season of the Deck Exchange? Hot button question.
Probably not. No,
Oh,
Hot button question
Why
immediately
not?
deflected.
I didn't really. The whole thing about that is the deck exchange. For those of you who don't know, because some of you weren't there for the deck exchange.
Yo, it's the deck exchange.
It had a
Wow,
good
that's
theme
terrible.
song, yeah. But the whole idea is like, two people make decks and then they switch them, and you have to play with what you want. And the thing was, because you're playing it, because you're trying to learn the deck as you play it, you can't
What was this thing's name again?
Baki.
Abaki.
Abaki.
It was
Yeah.
a Baki.
B-bot.
Is that both of his? Time for you to get in there, Ron. Have a dang old
What?
Ron
I
old
already
time.
did it.
You did?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
people who haven't yet.
Like the-
Oh!
More.
Instance. No.
Bullshit.
Oh, you lost.
There you go.
That's acceptable.
You got back up to 2,000.
2,000.
So
Okay, next.
much. All right, Drew,
No.
you want in there?
Anyone?
Yeah,
not
but here,
me.
use my phone for now
Oh,
for the
okay.
question list, so that way you
No, I'd never let anyone touch my phone.
But yeah,
That's
just
dangerous.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's okay. I'm
Too many
trustworthy.
catgirls?
Also,
No,
wait,
no,
real quick, go over to the heart.
The heart? Okay.
Yeah.
I do have that picture of the Saiyans documentary.
Okay, can you modify it?
I have no idea what that is.
It's like
I thought
a
you
body pillow
could.
cover.
I
Oh,
deleted
yeah,
your
you
soul.
deleted it.
I deleted your soul.
You can delete his
Oh, sorry.
heart.
Oh no, you deleted his soul?
I'm tired of seeing the negativity.
Someone told me there was a way to like turn it on its side, and that a lot of times people would change their mind if it was horizontal.
Now, that would be fun. I'd like to see that.
It's $5.
Suddenly, $5,000. Heart turned on its side. I never thought of it.
Yeah, you gotta
Just
text
ignore
me.
the
It
group
means
chat.
something.
Just ignore
Okay.
the group chat. That's gonna
Gotcha.
keep going off.
But yeah, I was just gonna say that because of the way the deck exchange works, it didn't make for good duels because you had to learn the deck as soon as you got there, and they're usually hastily made. It didn't make for good commentary because you're trying to learn what you're doing. So I just feel like the whole concept as a whole was just sort of like flawed.
Well, for non like Yu-Gi-Oh, especially because a lot of your co-hosts like me didn't even play Yu-Gi-Oh regularly.
Yeah.
So it made the process even more grueling.
Let's see. I'm trying to find a picture.
Just give me something off the top of your head.
Oh yeah, draw a picture of Stoic Steve.
Okay, draw a picture
Or
of
you can
Stoic Steve.
use his picture there.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it
robot.
on.
Okay.
You've got a live model right here.
Yes.
Yes, which looks exactly like that picture on the
I mean,
wall.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
So
But
technically,
And
a
then also
robot,
you have a regular brush
metaphysical
down there.
question: can a robot be considered alive?
There you go. That'll probably be
Yes.
a little
I
easier.
want to say,
Can a pile of meat be considered alive?
Ooh, fair point, fair point.
See, will there ever be a series on dueling book? Probably not. Since you won't do a face reveal, can you do a feet reveal instead?
Oh,
Just
God,
curious.
that
Wow.
Wow.
That's a very specific
I-
fetish you've got.
I have
On-
actually done that on stream for donations. I'll do it
Yeah.
again. I don't care.
It's,
My feet are fine.
It'll be on his YouTube.
I mean, that's fair.
On his
My
red,
Pornhub
on
account.
his RedTube account.
Yeah.
No, you got to go to Pornhub. It's more free.
Okay.
It's more free.
What's,
Yeah, it's like RedTube wants you to get an account these days. It's not even worth it.
Subscribe.
What's your favorite pizza, Steve?
I like Hawaiian with pepperoni, and
Pineapple eating bastard.
Damn it.
these people who don't like pineapples just don't. Yeah.
Just
so-
dumb.
so-
Just
so-
terrible.
Dust the chat.
Worst
all
trade
over
deal.
it.
Sorry.
One of these days, though, I would like to try a lobster pizza.
Ooh, that actually sounds really good.
Nah, you lost me on that. Nah. I was with you, and then you said lobster.
Have you had lobster?
I don't do shellfish much
well,
more,
that-
other than shrimp.
Well, that's just
I-
shellfish
are they-
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just an amazing shellfish.
Maybe you shouldn't
Shrimp
be
is
so
amazing.
shellfish.
What's your favorite
No.
pizza?
Okay. 99% pepperoni. However, there's a type of pizza the Olive Garden used to carry. They don't anymore, and I miss it because it was incredible. It was a chicken Alfredo pizza.
Did it have
Drawing with not
crushed
a
red
pencil.
peppers in the crust?
Maybe. I don't know.
I got that
But I
accidentally
remember
as a kid.
It was really, really good, and
dude.
Olive Garden doesn't have it anymore. And it's like,
I got that accidentally as a kid. It was a terrible accident. Yeah.
you
All
are
right,
a terrible
Brandon?
accident.
That's what my dad says every morning.
What kind of pizza do you want, accident?
Barbecue pizza, because all y'all don't
You.
understand how beautiful that is.
I'll give you it's all right.
Every barbecue pizza I have had is absolutely disgusting.
It's the only reason why I would ever go to a CC's. And I know that's a blasphemous thing to say about pizza.
I'm also
No,
not a
that's
fan
pretty
of
good. CC's is
chicken
kinda
on
garbage.
pizza. That just
I mean,
doesn't taste right.
it's a cheap buffet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a cheap buffet, so it's kind of garbage.
Hardleg is pepperoni. That's it. I'm a scrub. That's all I eat. That's all I like.
Not bacon?
All I ever like.
I know you're deep in abiding love for bacon. Why not bacon?
Because it's little pieces
I
of
seem to
bacon, and
remember
it's
that
usually not
somewhere.
cooked all the
All
way.
right, all
Yeah,
right.
it's fucking Danny DeVito.
Bootleg. What
Hey.
kind of pizza?
He's all
I got a really
I have
specific
seen
pizza
movies.
order.
Hey, what'd you
All
get
right.
that?
I
Next
do
time you're up there, you gotta draw Danny
pepperoni,
DeVito offering a name.
pepperoni, salami, Italian sausage, extra cheese,
Yeah, right,
and
dude?
What?
Is that like just a tip?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
I thought you had...
Not this frequently.
what
Yeah,
else
no,
do
I'm just
I
excited.
get on it? I can't remember now. I'm in the middle of drawing Steve. Yeah, that's about it. I can't remember if I order mushrooms or not, but yeah, that's about it. I call it the super Italian.
Super Italian.
Super Italian.
I think
It's
that's
like
Mario.
times 5.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mario could suck my no.
How do you feel about the ramifications of the world trade industry not acknowledging capitalism's clear reliance on unstable societies?
Oh, workers unite, proletariat,
Seize the means of production.
seize the means of production. That's all I have
What
to
are
say
you
on
gonna
that
do
matter.
with them?
I don't like it. I'm a clear socialist. I've made this clear several times before. Or at least social democrat, something like that. Also, your phone's about to run out of battery, so I'm going to
Yeah.
pass this back to you.
Cool.
I'm going to try to find where we were.
Have
Was
fun.
that a political question?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that was
I don't mind being political from time to time. The rest of you guys don't have to answer it if you.
I say nuke 'em.
I say
I say
means
no.
of
That's a bit
production.
extreme.
Just kill humanity. We'll all be good.
Just
Yeah,
wipe it
calm
out, make
down
it for
there.
the animals again. That's good.
Let the machines take over. You know.
No, I'm not
Do
going to
not
go that
resist.
far.
Look,
Self-driving cars.
We just need to get far enough that I can download my brain into a computer, and then I don't care what happens.
I want to download my brain
Close
to
to
a
the
robot
show.
tiger.
I mean, that'd be cool too.
I'm working on a plan to transfer my brain into a cheetah, and then I'm done. I'm good. They'll never catch me.
Would you put your brain in a robot body?
Yes.
Hardleg, do you have any upcoming acapellas? No. I focused on regular music, and I'm gonna start making original music pretty soon. So, I have a thing. The only reason I made the acapellas is because I had no way to make instruments, and now that I do, I don't think I'm gonna do them anymore.
Original acapellas.
Maybe, possibly.
You heard
Also,
it here first.
Is it possible for
Hardleg vows original acapellas in the future.
Is there
Write it down.
a possibility of a Legsplay collab acapella?
No, we're all
Well,
garbage.
We tried
singers.
that with the original Hardleg theme. It did
Yeah.
not work.
Yeah.
It was a horrible thing.
A lot of us are garbage tier singers.
I'm decent at singing. I'm just not good in a group.
Let's. I'm gonna let you think about that statement real
I
slowly.
think we'd actually have to practice together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's not something we've done.
The Hardleg Barbershop Quartet?
This is a quintet.
Yeah,
I well, I assumed you wouldn't come.
Well,
You
I-
didn't want to
It
draw.
depends how many
Or you
we
didn't
can
want
get
to
a
sing.
singular time.
I like singing. I just have always been told I'm a garbage tier singer by you. so,
Barbershop Quintet.
yeah.
I mean, so who cares what tier you're at?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not late. For everyone, what band card would you like to see get off the ban list, Steve?
I want them all on the band list.
to the game.
Yep.
Stratos!
None can be
Stratos
played
did get unbanned.
competitively.
You want to? Oh, he already did get unbanned.
I know, that's...
You want him back on the list?
No, I fucking love Stratos. Pot of Greed.
Pot of Currie,
Unbanned Pot of Greed, so I can draw 2 cards.
Faithful Charity.
Graceful Charity,
Graceful-
but
Graceful
close
Charity.
enough.
Yeah.
Faithful Charity.
Hey, maybe it's the sequel card.
Graceful Charity, not as graceful twitch.
No backgrounds.
Stoic.
Stirk.
Yeah, I forgot it. Oh well, 1 second. My alarm went off for some reason. Oh, that's why I didn't wake up this morning. I said it's a PM instead of AM.
Does you hate
Oops.
that?
Oops.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Watch out
That's
for
why the
these
kitchen was
balls.
on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Oh.
There's no sense of odd.
sad state of affairs.
Elizabeth. Eliza bitching you out.
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, you don't listen to
Okay.
Legsplayers either.
I mean,
For your second one, I can't find the question, but draw your fursona.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right.
The
wait,
best
is
you
it
can.
alright if
What animal are
is it
you?
Why
alright
does-
if he draws his persona?
No, fursona is happening.
Whoa! Hey, he wants to give you a ton of
Oh.
money.
Oh, well,
Why does
yeah,
it have
yeah.
2 penises?
Oh
Not
snap!
even gonna haggle.
That was the most so far.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Drew.
Thanks,
the white
man.
wig lady didn't like it, but that guy did.
Yeah, throw that
Congratulations,
lady.
Steve. You're very expensive.
Um, yeah, I want to see Inzector Hornet come off the list. And Drew, I assume you have no strong feelings either way.
Balance. I want balance unbanned for Commander.
MTG joke.
I should have
Um,
gone.
also,
wait,
this-
wait,
this-
we
Change
found
of heart.
out-
1 second. This guy also wanted me to tell Drew that he is my favorite.
Oh, thanks,
what
bud.
about-
He's your favorite, or is it this guy's?
This guy's favorite.
Or is it Complex of Nature? The one that flips your deck upside down. Is that allowed?
Oh God.
Convulsion of Nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still allowed.
Awesome!
That's beautiful. Actually,
Yeah.
I changed my answer. It's change of heart.
Okay.
I'm garbage tier at drawing octopus, but I'm an
You're
octopus.
an octopus?
I'm an octopus. I'm a sea creature. of
But
some
that
kind.
doesn't have fur.
it's
yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
It's
Does
a
it have
squid-
to be a
it's
fur?
a squid
I
sona.
mean, it's a fursona.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes
Just give it a mustache.
Give it
That
the
counts.
give it the old 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
The old fish
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have
Okay.
to add all of them.
Here's a question. What game, if any, had an emotional effect on you?
Actually, the second Assassin's Creed for me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Ezio's family when they get hung.
Ah.
Spoiler alert, by the way. When they get hung for the first time was the first time I had like a holy shit, they actually did that in the game. Like it was the first revenge story where I actually felt like a need to revenge with the character rather than just like kill for no reason.
How about you, Steve?
Emotions does not compute.
He is a
I
robot.
process things.
Let's see.
Oh man, I got one.
Oh, go ahead, but you gotta sit down within
I'm
the
not
mic
gonna
range.
sit down, but I am gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, it's gonna be super old school, and you're gonna be like, oh man, look at this guy taking the easy way out.
Sonic 06.
Final Fantasy VII.
Ah. Yeah.
End of disc 1, I want to say it was.
Oh, the big moment.
That one.
Ah.
I mean, it's not like, yeah, I'm dodging around Final Fantasy VII spoilers. No, when Aerith gets fucking murked.
Ah, yeah. That's the moment.
Oh
I was talking
man, just the whole scene, the setting, the situation.
The music.
Oh, my childish heart.
about. Yeah.
Actually, an emotionally dope game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can we focus on the fact that Steve just used the term
Hey, let him
No,
speak.
okay.
Let the man
Lisa?
speak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, that.
Excellent writing.
Me and Joe
Excellent
got into a little bit of a bit about Lisa because
Yeah.
of that.
I don't know. It's like I guess it kind of made me feel some stuff, but it wasn't like I didn't really learn anything from Lisa. Lisa seemed like at the end of the day, the lesson was just like people are shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect.
I like stuff that has had a little bit more substance to it. I feel like, yeah, okay, well, people are shit. Well, what are we gonna do about it?
Nothing, because the world
They're
sucks.
shit. They can't do anything about it.
They're like, just give hugs. It's fine. No, for me,
Just
it's
get transformed into horrible mutants that kill people.
Do drugs.
I've said this before. I'm always Papers, Please
Yeah.
had a really strong impact on me.
Glory to Atroshka.
Yeah, Artoska.
Atroshka.
A tisket.
And
Ataski.
Bring the yellow basket.
yeah, and I also what was it?
Let the man speak, for God's sake.
I cried at the end of the Walking Dead game.
Oh, yeah, that's the original.
It really
season.
is bad. I can't blame you.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's okay. At first, I got confused by what I thought you were like. Oh yeah, the ending is like
It's rough, but
it's
no.
rough. No, you meant the game is bad.
And they treat their workers terribly.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. Yeah.
Or they don't have any more.
When
but
I
still.
read about the plight of the Telltale game.
Oh.
Now, for me, it's Journey. I think I've said this like 1,000 times on this, but when I was playing Journey, I actually didn't play it on my own system at the time. I was playing it over at a friend's house, like in small increments. And at the time, I was having like a rough go, and just
That looks really nice, Drew. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
like in the middle.
Looks like he's made out of pepperoni.
I was like,
So your Aquasona has a mustache?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Now he's furry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that works. That
Also,
fits the
yeah.
I get it.
criteria.
Yeah, and by the way, it's the kind of mustache that says, "Yeah, I've been nude on camera, whatever."
But the eyes are like,
You know he's been
I'm
critical.
so horrified by everything I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a barbershop degree. What do you think of it, bro?
All right.
But
I think this is good. What do you
Yeah,
guys
it's good.
think?
Yeah.
Thumbs
Okay.
up.
But yeah,
Actually, I'm
essentially,
gonna add some bubbles because.
Oh, I was about to say you should add some bubbles.
Fucking bubbles.
There we
Scrubbing
go.
bubbles.
Oh, look at that. A work of art if I ever saw it. Let's see what old Franny thinks of this one.
That's Elizabeth.
Whatever. What do I name her?
Persona.
Persona.
Octo Drew.
Octo-Drew.
Yep.
That's good.
Octo. Oh wait.
Drew.
The multi-headed beast that is Drew.
I just
Octo-Drew.
like to see someone's persona is like, my name's Kyle, and here's my persona.
Interesting colors. Mary, you're never pleased by anything.
Get Elizabeth
I
in
think
here.
that was the best she said.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go ahead and
There she is.
get Drew or not
Drew?
Get
Alright.
Brandon in
Brandon's
here.
turn.
Oh, there's no, yes, Elizabeth, fuck you.
What does she want?
I know, right?
Does she want you to draw her?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I bet that's
Elizabeth's
it.
vapid
Yeah,
thoughts.
exactly.
yeah. I just love this idea of like, hi, I'm Kyle, and here's my persona, Wolf Kyle.
Wolf. Oh, wait. 2,700
Nice.
for my
More.
persona. Don
More.
is a perv. No.
All right. No, cancel it.
Oh.
How much did you
I
settle
couldn't let
for?
2,000 go away.
What'd you settle for?
I don't know what to click.
254.
Click on the
Easel.
Easel? Is Easel?
Yeah.
Alright, what am I drawing?
Your persona.
God, this is gonna be... No.
I drew
Wait,
a goddamn octopus.
Draw,
I do landscapes.
who's
Draw me. Draw me. Draw Hardleg Joe.
just draw Hardleg Joe's persona. That's right, I said persona.
Persona? Okay.
Yes.
Just draw me in some way.
And you in some way. Alright.
So, like, persona as in, like, black redhead Joe, or...
However you want. If you want to try to give people an idea of what I look like, I feel confident that your skills are terrible enough that
Yes.
no one will actually get an idea of what I look like. From
If you want to draw a snowman,
Doesn't
Do you
have to
want to
be
build a snowman? Oh,
all right,
God.
what we got?
Yeah. I never got to finish my story, by the way.
Go ahead then.
It's just fucking, never mind.
I forgot what your story was about.
It was
wasn't
about
very
Journey.
interesting.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
your
a journey
journey
through
just...
journey.
Yeah,
Journey
just
through
kind of.
journey that didn't impact us.
Thanks.
I've never played Journey, but I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty low key, but it's literally just the
Just following the path.
yeah.
Some nice music. Just taking some time to relax.
Mhm.
It's a respectable thing.
Kind of like
But
Flower.
well, it's done by the same company.
Oh,
So it's
Damn.
essentially.
I was trying to be a little facetious asshole, but no, you went and showed me up right away.
It's actually my favorite company, and it's also called That Game Company. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Not like Telltale games.
Cricket.
Yeah, get crickets. Whoa, why are you red?
Oh, he's just.
Oh,
He drew you as a logo.
as possible.
He knows exactly what I look like.
Wait, give it Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
All right, I could do that at
Give it
least.
Yu-Gi hair.
Okay.
You say that.
I plan on
I will
getting,
try.
I plan on getting a 2DS XL soon, but can't decide between black and blue or white and orange. What do you think is nicer?
White and orange.
I think the dress is white and gold.
Black and blue. Show them what you're worth. Brandon?
White and blue does sound better though. For me.
I prefer.
White and orange.
Crap! How do I get rid of that?
What?
You can't. You have to paint over it.
Yeah, I noticed.
That's how paint works. There is no erase button in real life. And this is real life.
There's no erase button for your soul.
For your sins.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's a question for me.
I mean,
but
you
the-
erased
I can do this
Hardleg
real
Soul.
quick. Yeah. Do it in the dumpster. What do Legsplay... Wait, stop. No, get out of there. What are you doing?
Hello.
What do Legsplayers think Chris W., Million Little E, and Joe Average do for a living that they can shower so much money at you?
I don't,
Gambling.
Lawyer gambler.
Yeah, I think...
Gambler's lawyer.
Chris W., I believe he does have some sort of legal thing, because I know he travels around the world. Million Little E owns an armored truck company.
Owns?
Lenco, yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't know.
Lenco, the Bearcats, taste the fever.
All right.
And Joe Average is he deals blackjack at he deals high stakes blackjack
Oh,
at a
shit.
casino.
Nice.
Are you blowing him up?
Yeah.
Is it okay to say that?
Yeah, he said that before.
Okay.
He makes no thing about that. I'm not saying where the casino's at or anything like that.
So go
Incidentally-
find this kid and beat him up.
No, man. Friggin'
Give
get
him
in
more
his table.
tips. Yeah. Okay, so now we got a specific question for Ron.
Why?
Where did you meet Joe and the other Legsplayers?
Oh man, Burger King.
Yeah, we used to work at Burger King.
Like I started working at Burger King, and he
Don't
was
make
already
it
working
orange
at
or
Burger
red,
King,
Brandon.
and then
All right.
they were all like, "Hey, we noticed that you're talking to Joe." It's all like, "Could you give him this deodorant and ask him to shower, please?"
I remember that stuff.
And I was like, "Couldn't you just talk to him?" It's like, "Yeah, no one talks to him though." I was all like, "What do you mean?" I just started talking. It's all like, "Yeah, just do it."
I was a smelly weird kid.
Yeah, but you were cool.
Yeah, I tried to be.
And then,
that was always funny. They're always giving you like deodorant, and telling you.
Oh god, it keeps happening. It's crazy.
Yeah, it stopped eventually. I don't
Yeah,
know. I guess
because
I got a beard.
I mean, also, you quit working in like the real world.
Yeah. That might be it. Okay, what are some of your hobbies also, specifically for Ron?
Video games. I play a lot of roguelikes, a lot of Warframe lately. Oh god, I got back into Warframe. Biggest mistake, but it's very good.
And cereal first or milk first?
Cereal. It's milk first? What?
Yeah. I don't know how you'd measure that out. I feel like if I started with the milk, I'd either put in not enough or too much and have
It's
to
called
end up...
being a psychopath.
I'm gonna say this though, I have been really big on oatmeal lately.
Yeah, same here.
Specifically the flavored.
Alright, I
packets,
don't mean to
you
get
get, like, a
political
bunch of them.
here, but what the fuck is oatmeal?
Are you serious?
No, I'm being a jokester.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's being a jokester. Okay.
As
But-
long as you use lots of brown sugar.
Ah, man. What?
What?
It's baked into it. It's like, or it's like the apple cinnamon kind. It's got little apple bits that are originally dehydrated, but then
Rehydrated.
I mean they rehydrate when it's heating up. Yeah, but
A question for CB. The movie Gundam NT came out in Japan not too long ago. Have you seen it?
I've seen the first episode, or the first part of it. It's really interesting looking, and I have a lot more interest to find out, but I have no ability to. So,
hold on. What do you mean the first part?
I watched up to a certain point. It was on YouTube. so it was free. Ah, dear Lord, this is. I don't have a pen.
The end. Leave it.
This is a bit meh.
It's half done.
No, I mean, like, here's the thing. You fill in all the colors first, and then you draw the outline.
I realize that now.
You
No, see, that's why I'm saying
leave
it's
it as
fine
is
that
and
it's
be
done.
sort of Picasso-ish.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's fine. Let him do what he wants to
I
do.
wanted to. I
Also,
needs
did you
to-
have something to say about Gundam? Because it seemed like you gasped. a
Oh,
lot
man,
there.
I love Gundam. I didn't know that came out.
Yeah,
I need to get on that.
it's on YouTube. So
Also, I think it would be weird/funny for the Legsplayers to draw each other's legs. Also, draw some puppers, like a lot of puppers.
Oh, puppers! I love puppers.
Hold on, does that mean dogs or titties?
Dogs. No titties.
Whenever did it mean tits?
It means tits a lot.
yeah.
I've never
Show me
heard
them
that.
puppies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see.
It's like you gotta go free the puppers.
I've never
Let them
heard
run around
that.
the yard.
A pumper sounds like some kind of sampler food.
Yeah, same to
right.
me.
I mean, that's fair.
Let's see. Do you do anything if you get a lot of dislikes on a video? Feel sad.
Delete it.
And what do you do if you get a lot of dislikes on your video?
Feel sadder.
Feel sad. There's not much you can do. It's just like, oh, I guess people don't like that. And then depending on how much I liked it, I either do more of it anyway and try to make it better, or just like, well, let's not do that anymore.
Do you think YouTube Rewind feels sad?
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's so bad.
To whoever
I'm
is
dating
drawing,
this.
whoever is drawing right now, if you could force the other Legsplayers to cook you a full meal of your choosing,
Ooh.
what would it be and why?
Chicken.
I can't cook.
There is no other. There is only chicken.
Would
Shit
you
taste.
like
Are you
sides?
done
Would
drawing?
How would you
No.
like it?
Keep
Do you want
going.
some nuggets?
Like, you gotta be more specific than just chicken.
All
Like,
kinds.
Here's a bunch of beaks.
There's a bunch of beaks. That's right. I'm gonna give him chicken beaks because he wasn't specific.
No, you
about
gotta give him chicken heads. That
Not
way he'll
even
just
cooked.
geek it.
it. Not even cooked.
Not even.
cooked. Just here's a bunch of
Cooked
beaks.
feathers.
Cooked feathers.
Cooked feathers.
Is that a dress?
I have no idea
Hold on.
anymore.
It's like Hardleg just got out of the shower. That's what this looks like to me.
I like to believe that I'm a pale, pasty white guy, but I wanted my neck and shoulders to look more like Trump, so I got a really dark orange spray tan.
Oh God.
Oh, all right. This is it. Yeah, this is.
Our first openly
Is this
orange
the-
president.
is
Yeah,
the-
go ahead. That's fine.
Now you gotta name it.
Now I gotta name it.
Yep.
Bird word.
Mm.
Is
All caps, Hardleg.
I don't spell
Tart tragedy.
Did I spell it incorrectly?
that- That's fine.
Tragedy. Tragedy.
All
There you
right.
That's fine. It's artistic license.
go. Well, yeah, but he wanted to do it right.
Now draw a
It's
pupper.
spelling license.
Or was that already his second drawing?
No, that was his first one.
That's my
Okay.
first draw. That took a
Next.
while to do that.
That's fine.
Draw
We've got
puppers.
a lot
Draw
of
like
questions.
8 tits.
Not ape tits, by the way.
I mean, you
He's
could
just-
if you wanted
dot,
to.
dot, dot. Just click on the easel again.
How
does
disruptive.
Okay.
I'll admit that is very disruptive.
It is a minimalistic approach. Interesting.
I'll see. Is there any
Oh!
way?
Progress to the next act.
Where?
Oh, you can
We may
move on
progress.
if you want.
Oh wait, sell that one first.
Sell it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Haggle.
No, don't.
Haggle.
What? Is that,
Haggle.
Haggle.
is that the button?
Yes.
Thank you.
Haggle again. One more time.
Okay.
There you go.
Ah.
Nice.
See, you gotta give it the
All
third
right,
one.
now we click on this.
Yep.
And Passpartout sold his picture.
You gotta
Well,
click on the
move
check
to the
mark.
next part.
You gotta click the check mark again.
Okay.
Next
I
act.
guess it's impossible.
Maybe hit the X over on the right-hand side first, and then click.
Oh yeah, maybe you have to not be in a picture. Oh,
Opportunity.
what's it say? Read it dramatically.
This letter regards an amazing business opportunity. I'm impressed. Your
Peace, Hardleg,
tragedy is amazing. The way you use alabaster is probably the best I've seen. You've got a lot of time in your art. It deserves a price tremendously. Super smart. I'd like to present you with the opportunity to move to a proper place. You'll meet and bed client. You'll meet the best client.
You'll meet
Me
and
and
bed.
decline.
Only a fool would say no. Accept offer.
Accept.
But I want to say no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't drop stuff on the floor.
Did anything break?
No.
Any cards fall out?
Yeah.
The Wolf of Paint Street. Yep, this is the exact same way I went last time. There's actually 4 different endings to this.
Really?
Depending on how your painting does. But almost all people go this way because it's easier to be a pop painter. Paint a pupper.
A pupper? Okay.
All the
Paint a pop
puppers.
pupper.
Austin Puppers.
Let's see. Is there a way to recommend games for the channel? Yes. Just ask in the comments.
Mhm.
And
Comment in the comments if you comment
Comment in the comments.
And if you want to pay $50, you can officially request something on the Patreon.
Mm,
Also, make the background not white.
yeah.
Garbage
Hey,
tier
Make it
artist.
light blue.
Make an actual background of some kind. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
black. Oh,
That's
edgy.
fine.
I know, edgy.
What if they just buy you the game?
Okay,
It
no, I
doesn't
won't
guarantee-
necessarily play it because Million Lily came in and bought me a pack that had every Assassin's Creed game in it,
Yeah,
Whoa!
do
and I'm
that.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna play all 9 Assassin's Creed, including the mini ones
Hey,
and the 2D
maybe
side
you should.
scrollers.
You just have a daily thing called Assassin Leg or Murder Leg.
I don't have the time. There's not enough
Legs
time,
free.
man.
Yeah, they just have Steve do it.
That's a nice movie camera.
What? That's a Mickey
It's
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
It's a Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
It's a
Brown
Goofy.
Mickey Mouse.
Here
Goofy's
it
a dog.
is. If you had a persona, what would it be? And if you think you can draw it, draw it.
Oh.
Steve.
If I had a persona,
Yeah. If I had a million personas.
Jesus.
Wow.
probably
You'd
like
have a
a dragon
convention.
or something. I don't know.
You'd be Tumblr.
Would it be a bad dragon?
That would be the worst. Obvious dragon.
Also, not Tumblr anymore.
Oh, yeah, fair point, fair point.
Everything's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, well, not everything, just everything worth going there for.
Hey.
What about you, Sean?
Cat.
Cat?
Cat.
Pupper for you, Bootleg? Oh, wait, no, you were an octopus.
Octopus.
You already drew that.
So
okay.
many arms to
Some
work
kind
with.
of octopus.
Gotta go octopus.
Hey.
I don't know. Some kind of...
Once you go octopus, you never go back.
I want to be a snake. I want
See
to be a
that,
snake.
the Little Mermaid thing?
Or
Yeah.
maybe some other kind of lizard.
8 legs.
That's a
7
nice
vaginas,
nightmare. I
maybe
must say.
more.
If I saw that staring at me from the dark void, I would be terrified.
Hey,
It's,
you want to buy some crack?
Pretty fast, right?
How about you, Brandon? Persona?
Persona,
It looks like a bear.
hey, it's the best I could do for a pupper.
Oh God, it's body. That's a sickly pupper if I ever saw one. Get that pupper some goddamn kibble.
Oh, no, I can make it bigger.
So is that its nose or its mouth?
That's its nose.
Just a little bit of column A.
Yeah.
a little bit of column A.
What,
I
whatever
call it
your
a-
imagination entails,
I
buddy.
call it a nouth.
Ew.
Let's
Meow.
see.
That's right.
It
I
looks
guess-
like a really bad portrayal of the Lion King painting Rafiki does when he's having the prophecy.
Yeah. Or the live action.
Its
one.
ears are now its eyes.
Oh, gee.
It's staring into my soul.
It's like the Dark Souls basilisk, or it's got
Oh,
like
God,
the
it
giant
is.
fake eyes.
Got a lot of negative space up at the top. Maybe put a cloud or something.
Maybe put
what's
another
missing?
pupper up there.
Many puppers.
We're running out of money.
Yeah.
You draw Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess I'll do that one next because I'm.
Nah.
No,
Oh,
okay,
that's a ball
that's the
sack,
new-
if ever I've seen
Draw
one.
the, okay, you have to draw the new movie poster for Sonic.
Okay. I'll
Wait,
do
what?
my
There's a
best.
what?
Did you?
Oh no,
did
he
not
hasn't
hear?
seen it.
Oh, you
No,
poor man.
I haven't. No.
He's got weird human hands.
Yeah. Okay. He's he's very like.
At least
He's
his arms are
humanoid.
blue.
It's live action.
Oh God,
Well,
no.
no.
That's a ball
it's-
sack.
It's not live action because there's not a live actor playing it. It's 3D animated.
Well,
I thought all the
well,
backgrounds-
Live action
Sonic
Lion
is
King.
Sonic himself is 3D, but everything else.
Ball
is
sack.
live.
Well,
would
I
see.
mean, now we're just splitting hairs. I wouldn't call the new Lion King live action either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did.
Yeah, but I don't care what they call it because they're garbage tier people.
Okay, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars went to crap.
So did Star Trek.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, well, here's my thing, and this is I've said this for a long time, but you can't really compare them because they're two separate entities in it.
Now it's just a butt.
They
Uh,
function very different.
It's
Yeah,
not.
they're-
It's not saying which is better. It's just asking which one do you prefer personally.
Well, I guess personally I prefer science fantasies of Star Wars.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
What are you drawing, Brandon?
I'm trying to go for the other version.
Oh, I thought you were going
Puppers.
for nipples.
Yes, I am.
There you go, the enchilada.
Mhm.
I always It's like Star Trek just for the Borg.
You will be
The
assimilated.
Borg are very strong.
Let's see. What's your favorite brand of pizza? Like, where do you get pizza from that is your favorite?
Brett
Totino's.
Barron's.
Totino's don't have pizza. Do they? They
Yeah,
have pizza rolls.
that's like pizza.
It's similar to pizza.
In every way.
Similar, but not approximately pizza.
Just end it so we don't get YouTube taken down,
All right.
copy strikes.
I could put a banana on top of it and make
You
it
know
look like a
the-
sundae.
It's fine.
You know the Totino's theme?
No,
No, it's all like Totino's. How did you know?
Now it's just a new
Totino's,
necklace on
Totino's.
tits.
That one.
Whatever.
You know that one?
I didn't know that was. No.
Everybody's talking about Totino's. It's something pizza rolls. I don't know how it goes. I just know that tune. I love it.
I've never heard it before.
You've never heard the
Get
Totino?
it?
Ah! Whoa! That's a
Immediately
lot of-
3,479.
It'll
for it.
sell.
What a perv.
Haggle?
Oh, that's so much money, though.
Haggle.
Sex sells.
There you go. Sell your sex.
There you go. Get it off
You're
the
a
street.
prostitute now.
How do you know I haven't been one for ages?
I was gonna say
That doesn't
you-
change.
Oh, something
This is
else
why
wrong.
we don't have a lot of people shifting around, or at least we have them sit down.
Is everything okay? Did anything fall
Oh.
over?
Yeah, things fell over.
It's fine.
Yeah, but did anything important fall over?
Yes,
I don't know.
I'll fix it later.
Oh
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dewey's. I like Dewey's. I'm surprised none of you picked like a pizza place.
Jets.
Jet's
no! I
Pizza.
had Jets last night. It
They-
was very good.
They don't pay their workers very well.
Apparently not.
I mean, no one pays anyone very well.
True.
Capitalism!
What's your drawing subject?
We said new Sonic poster.
Alright, Sonic poster.
You should draw Sonic escaping the Grape Escape.
So, Drew, I believe it's, or do you want to still do the look through the comments?
Yeah, do you
Joe?
want to hand off your phone to someone to
No.
keep reading?
I don't
wouldn't
trust
either.
phones.
I don't trust phones.
Alright, what's the next question?
You shouldn't trust phones. Everyone's spying on them.
What would be the two weirdest Yu-Gi-Oh decks to combine? I don't honestly know, and I don't think anyone else knows.
I'm gonna say
That's a-
Dolce and Burning Abyss.
Burning cakes!
I think that would be phenomenal. I
Well,
can't
maybe
imagine
it'd be
it
weird
would
I
work.
burnt my
Combine them
bakery.
with Pokemon cards and Uno.
I put,
And Dose, which is twice as good as Uno.
oh, there you go. It's all like, haha, I attack with my 9,000 damage god monster. I play a green reverse.
Draw 4.
Draw 4 more cards. Thanks, that's actually kind of helpful.
Skip. What?
Skip. Oh, wouldn't that be great, though?
Yeah.
Your opponent loses a turn.
This is devolving very fast.
You have one day to do whatever you want with no negative consequences to follow you. What do you do?
Purge.
See, that's
Yeah.
everyone's answer, but that's really boring.
Mhm.
I mean, look, there are
Well, no,
so
it-
many people I need removed.
There are 3 options I have. One of which is I actually do a heist of some sort. I lead a bunch of cops on
Do you really think you could do a heist?
I could.
No.
I could fit an
No,
event.
no.
I believe I can.
No.
Comment
there are
if you
no
think he could do a heist.
And the other one is the other 2 are to definitely
No way.
You're not intimidating enough. No one will
At
give you their
all.
money.
What heist
What?
do you
No,
think I'm
okay.
doing? I'm not doing a.
There's no consequences, so we could just kill the cashier.
Yeah.
No, I'm
fair.
not doing. This
No,
is
the
a
problem
that
is the
way.
cashier
You're
would
thinking
fight back.
small potatoes. Heist involving
No
con work.
consequences, though.
Well,
Come
yeah,
on.
but he'd be
So
fought
they
back.
You're terrible at
But that would be a
lying.
consequence.
Oh, you mean
Or am I
literally no
fantastic
consequence?
at it and
that
you
means
haven't
that if
figured
you
it
killed
out yet?
someone, they
You're
wouldn't even
terrible
die.
at lying.
This got super meta.
I'm also going to try and lead the cops on a long, pursuit chase.
You can't. Because there are no consequences.
So the cops
Yeah.
win.
Well, no-
Therefore,
No,
nothing
no
you-
one gives a shit what you do.
Oh, well,
And
that's
you know
my
what?
life.
Even if you push
Well, so you
someone,
can do
they
anything.
won't fall over because that's a consequence.
All right, but the other one is that I
Oh,
will
this is
assassinate a
horrific.
president of some sort.
A president. A
Just
bank president. Start small. A president of a student council.
Alright, I got one for y'all. I would start a literal new age of Viking raiding. I would start small with, like small
You have
towns
you have
like
one
Troy.
day.
have
You have
24
one day.
hours.
Oh yeah, I'd start small like Troy, Missouri or Illinois, and then slowly work my way up throughout the day, throughout the bigger counties until I've conquered and/or pillaged
I'd like to point this
the
out.
cities.
No consequences.
Yeah, so I can
Therefore, there would be no result because you wouldn't actually conquer anything because that would be a consequence of your actions.
Well, then why am I getting
This
any
entire
money?
thing is pointless because of the no consequences caveat.
I think the no consequences caveat is to mean that you could get away with it.
That's why I
Not
want to do the
me.
police chase.
Yeah, no consequences means you can get away with it. Like,
Yeah, not that it literally has no meaning,
no one will
nihilistic
stop.
bastard.
Whatever you do.
Yeah, no one will stop whatever you do, meaning I could Viking raid the shit out of everything.
Okay, so
What do you mean
by
Viking
Thank
raid?
God.
What do you mean, what I mean? I take an axe,
So it has to
throw
have
it into
realistic
somebody's
legs
face, and then
and
take
little
all their
blue lightning
shit.
coming out of
It's
the
really
tubes.
not that
Oh
hard.
no, the thing is, why would they have all this
I'm not
shit
good at
on them?
drawing
How
legs.
much shit can you carry?
And actually,
Neither
you would
are
be a
they.
Vikinger.
Do you get like a U-Haul
So you're
truck
good.
to drive around?
Oh, I get like an actual ship on wheels. It would be great.
Where would you find one of those in a day?
I
No
could do all of it.
consequences.
No
That doesn't matter
consequences.
about consequences. It's a matter of how do you start.
It's about day. It's about feasibility of doing this in one day.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Okay,
I mean,
what we got
You have
now?
a time limit.
That's
I would
boring.
have a big warm bath.
Oh, blood!
Oh damn!
After I was done murdering all those people.
I had a lovely bath in their blood.
Oh my god. I could do it one day.
Prove it.
And thus began the Viking.
The
Derpa
new
derpa
Viking
eyes.
age.
I like the derpa derpa eyes.
Alright, what's next?
Going
What's next?
fast.
Going first.
That face.
You're first.
What do you got? What do you got next, Joe?
What's
It's Santa Claus.
Okay, what's the new Sonic phrase they use? A whole new something of speed.
A whole new world of speed? I don't know.
I don't know.
A whole new class of speed? I don't remember. I just know it's stupid.
Escape from the city. That's the
I'll
only Sonic.
make it through.
It's so good.
Follow me.
Gotta go fast.
You know what? I heard that Sonic was in the new Wreck-It Ralph. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he explains
I
Wi-Fi.
heard he's very important because he knows the internet because he's a sex icon.
You're not wrong.
I know. What do we got now, Joe?
I did not care for that movie. By the way.
I didn't care for the first one.
The first one was good.
Why don't you put teeth in his eyes?
Oh, God, no. Please. I don't like that thought.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta unleash the underworld.
Swiggity swooty coming for that.
Going fast.
I like how he's an avatar because he's got that arrow on his head.
Yes.
And then you gotta go.
Got
Oh, the
rings.
gold ring.
Oh dang! He
He's
just
got
got
some
hit.
Dungeon rings.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have dropped it.
It's in front of him.
Yeah, he's about to get it.
And then I gotta go.
Where is he? Is he in Casino Night Zone?
Yes.
That's my favorite zone.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
I
Oh, that's
remember back
Tails?
when people
That's
had-
what we Tails.
Very good.
I just imagine like being one of the office workers coming by and watching. How much are we paying this guy again?
That picked up my mood.
Is that a ghost?
No,
It
it's
goes with
Tails.
that.
It's the ghost of Tails.
No,
That's who Sonic murdered.
no. I mean, in the room.
Oh, a ghost
A
literally
ghost just
floated
walked
into
in
the room.
Oh.
with a hat.
You're just giving it too much credit. Ghosts don't walk in.
There we
They
go.
float.
That's good enough.
What do you mean that's good enough? That's fantastic.
That's art.
Xanork. Xanork.
Sanork the Horchig. Let's see. Why is there
Too
fire?
complex for me to invest.
What?
Too complex.
Wow. All right, what else you got? What else you got?
He says, why is there fire in the What a Deck outro? And it's just because I needed a moving background. No one understands something this complex.
Can't handle the Sonic.
I mean, that's
They
mostly
can't
true.
handle the Sonic.
Yeah, I just like fire. I thought it looked cool.
Xanork. Sorry.
It's definitely not because he throws the deck in the fire once he's done with it.
Let's see. If you gave a name to Hardleg, if you gave the name Hardleg to a snake, what would it look like?
It would just have a red mustache.
Yeah.
It'd be like a snake with a bent tail, so it looks like a foot. Like his whole body's a leg.
Constantly working on a YouTube channel.
Calm down with the details.
Joe, you're too complex,
Oh,
man.
very multifaceted person.
I only invest in clean painting.
Wait,
Rude.
is this the same person who bought my boobs?
Hard snake.
Yeah.
Hard snake Joe.
Hard Snake
He
Joe.
wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but he doesn't have hands.
Hardleg Joe makes Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's the
The
deck
snake exchange.
exchange.
It's just too
Wow.
complex. Wow.
He just can't get over the complexity.
Well, it does kind of look like Trump.
I like this
Little top
snake.
hat.
He's a fancy snake. He has a hat.
The Eiffel Tower is a secret mind control device.
Well, good to know.
Let's see. If you could be a card, any card, what would you be?
Oh, jeez.
The Ace of Spades. So I could sing that song. If you want to gamble, tell you what to do.
Let's see, what would I be? He
I
could invest in
think you would be Outstanding Dog Marin.
Dog Marin.
Outstanding Dog Marin.
I don't know what that is.
It's an outstanding pupper from
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know about Outstanding Dog Marin?
no, I don't.
Oh, man.
Find me Outstanding
He's
Dog
got like
Marin.
6 cards of him.
I think that I would be the rules card at the bottom of a deck of normal playing cards, because nobody uses that damn thing.
You know, that's a perfect analogy. I love it. What about you, Steve?
I was hoping somebody would give me a nice little...
I assume you guys know some kind of cyber card.
Cyber
Dragon.
Dragon. Cyber End Dragon. What's the one where he looks like a Death Star with cyber heads coming out?
There's so many.
Yeah,
Cyber blank thing dragon.
Cyber Super End Omega Dragon.
Chimera
Cyber-
Tech Rampage Dragon.
Cyber
Oh,
Thesaurus
outstanding
dragon.
pupper is
Let me see
outstanding.
this. Yeah, that's outstanding.
Yeah,
No.
oh, damn it, I went away.
That's a dinosaur right there.
Yeah,
Because YouTube
Truly
was...
outstanding.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
Oh, gosh, goodbye.
He's all dapper and whatnot with his little collar.
There's also a Skull Dog Marin,
Oh, wow.
which is like, he just kind of died eventually.
Oh,
Which is
awesome.
weird considering his effect. Which is,
never die?
when he's sent to the graveyard, he's returned to your deck. Then
That-
shuffle your deck.
That's amazing.
You can't get rid of him unless
That's
you
because
banish him.
That's probably because he keeps going back to the kennel.
Also, there's a Cyber Dog Marin.
Oh,
If there's any more Marins, please comment. Let me know.
7C3. No
oh,
one,
the ghost.
no one
That
likes
ghost
Sonic.
is-
Oh wait, I have to pick a card.
Sornak.
I like
Sonic.
Snicks.
Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch.
It's a good snake.
Yeah.
That'd be
That's a
Nice
that'd be
decent,
pretty
that's
good.
a decent anime snake.
Or Dragon
Yep.
Ruler.
How did you guys get to know each other? I think we go over this every
Every
single
single time.
time.
Yeah, I think we already went over this one actually earlier today.
I had originally kidnapped them over a summer break.
He was very bad at it.
Yeah, well, no, I was bad at it, but I just needed the money, and apparently their
Sell out,
parents
he
didn't
says.
care about the ransom, so, just like, want to start up a YouTube channel, and, yeah,
Circle of Life.
yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
It's because we've already said this story like 37 times.
Oh, you
Yep.
should have drawn that snake inside of a booth.
Yes.
It's fine.
There's a snake in my booth.
There's a snake in my snake.
There's a,
Oh, damn.
there's a snake in my hat.
It's like radiating
What'd you name
snake
it?
aura.
Happy Snick.
Aww.
Hard snake.
Watch this become too complex too.
Yep, that could be my persona.
Happy snake.
Happy Snake, snacking a thing. Okay,
Snake in
back
a
to Steve or Sean?
No.
I don't. Yeah.
I say, Ron.
No, Happy
Oh
Snake
wait,
got
it's
an
for
offer.
sale.
4,000. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
More!
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can get Steve in here.
Without destroying everything.
Okay.
Donate to the Patreon if you want to get a bigger room so we can
I
do
liked
this
you
next
before
year.
you were cool.
No one likes Sonic.
Everyone hates Sonic.
Sonic is so
Ever since the
complicated.
movie poster, Sonic is just...
He's so complicated.
I mean, he totally was cool before with all those terrible games.
Yeah.
Let me check this thing
I
out.
really
And fan
like.
fiction.
I think. Well, okay, hey, let me throw something out. I got a Q&A. What's your favorite piece of Sonic?
Piece of Sonic?
Like
His blue arms.
No, I mean,
I've always
like
been a fan of those killer red shoes.
like the game, the any particular game, any particular series.
I like the original Genesis games, 1 and 2.
I
You like those more than
I
the
like
animated
that game.
series?
Yeah.
I like that game where Sonic died.
Which one?
Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet because.
I
Well,
mean,
I
I've
mean,
been
you
once.
can play and die as him
Yeah.
Yeah,
in any game.
I prefer it.
he's in Smash
I
Ultimate.
prefer Sonic die because God forbid anyone shut up about Sonic.
How do you feel about Shadow?
God forbid anyone shut up about Shadow either.
How do you feel about Silver?
Please stop.
I don't know.
You know, I've always
I
liked
kind of like
the
Silver
bug-
just because it's no use.
It's no use. You're too slow.
Okay, to every
No
legs player,
fucking use.
if you had to share a body with another legs player, who would you choose?
Steve.
That was weirdly fast.
No, it's out of everyone here, other than you.
That's weird, but all right. Weird
What
flex.
should I draw, by the way?
The old man
Your
in the sea.
persona.
My persona.
It's
Yeah.
a robot.
You're a dragon or something.
A robo dragon.
Cyber
A cyber
dragon.
dragon.
Draw Cyber Dragon. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card too.
Draw cyber and dragon. It's the best one.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean share a body? That's just weird.
It's just like
Like possess them
okay,
like
yeah.
a freaky ghost.
Yeah, if you had like a timeshare in someone else's body.
I don't want
Like
to.
if you were
I don't
going
wanna
to
do
beat
that with
John
anyone.
Malkovich, somebody else
Okay,
in this
like
room.
I would either go for Ron or maybe for Aimless.
I can
Yeah.
see that. I'd go for aimless.
Yeah, let's just all aimless.
Aimless.
I agree.
I don't. I go for fish criminal.
Fish criminal.
Then I could be off this channel.
You've been hit by.
You've been hit
struck
by
by
a fish criminal.
All right, this section's barred from talking. For a
We're
second.
not supposed to talk about it.
I don't even know who that is.
Good.
If you could have any creature, real or fictional, to be a completely obedient pet, what would you choose?
That's a dangerous question.
That is a very dangerous question.
The Grim Reaper himself.
The Grim Reaper.
Does that count as a
Yes.
creature?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course it
It's
does.
fictional. It could be a creature if we want it to be.
Be fucking Death Note up in here.
I've always liked griffins, and I wouldn't mind having one myself.
I'd fly to work on a griffin, you know. Avoid traffic. How about you, Sean?
That's the
Oh,
most vanilla
man.
answer.
I'll find the Pegasus, break it, and ride the Pegasus treasure.
I always wanted a parrot.
Wait.
This is just crap.
Hold
Wow.
on.
They are really hard to
Did you
not
say
Sonic.
real or fictional?
Yeah.
Jirachi.
No, you get all the wishes you want.
Yeah.
Wishmaker.
I subjugate, give me wishes more.
I
Yes,
enslaved this little grass fairy, and
genie Pokemon.
honestly, I'd probably be super nice to it because it's like he seems like a pretty chill dude.
I choose the Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Which Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
The like core Cthulhu?
Yeah, like the big ocean.
You
fucker.
realize just
Oh.
by conceptualizing it, your mind is shattered and scattered to the wind,
No,
right?
no, because he can tell Cthulhu to stop it.
And no. It's the brand of
Cthulhu,
existence.
stop
It
it.
Cthulhu,
You
stop
would-
with the interdimensional pranking.
It's the fictional Cthulhu from like South
From
Park.
South
Oh,
Park,
as
yeah.
opposed to the real Cthulhu.
Yeah.
The fictional Cthulhu you're talking about
Yeah,
now.
the real Cthulhu's different.
He
Yeah.
said the real Cthulhu.
I would choose Lovecraft.
Like the person.
The person, yeah.
Hold on.
I would get him to. I would make him.
Be super racist all the time.
fictional account of the person who had actually tapped into the Necronomicon.
No,
of this,
just the real.
or just the formerly living.
The formerly living. I would make him go outside and do yard work because he's pasty and pale, and he needs to learn to do some work.
No, make him
He's
do
dead.
math. Make him do math. He has no
He'd be back alive.
constitution for it.
He's allergic to math.
He'd be a fucking zombie.
Man, they just keep dunking on Sonic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until new good
Like,
paintings come out.
that's the only painting I've actually seen them say it's crap.
Joe, you're crap.
Yep, it's okay. I wonder,
But that's okay.
Can you take it and drag it back onto the
The easel?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think you can.
Try it after you're done drawing your
Okay,
dragon.
I'll try it.
Let's see. Of all the What a Decks you recorded this year, which one was your favorite or the most fun? I really like Crusadia. Maybe it was because I had Brandon and Drew along with me, made it more fun. But I enjoyed it. It's really fast, really simple deck. I also like
Crusaded the
DDDs.
shit out of them.
DDDs were kind of fun to learn.
What was that one I was here for?
I forget.
It was pretty good.
How did you come into possession of your cat, Rocco? My parents got him from a shelter, and I live with my parents, so there was a cat here.
Yeah.
I request a drawing of a mushroom. Oh, you could do a better mushroom next time, Steve.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you could.
We're doing more mushrooms?
Well, the first mushroom was barely a mushroom at all.
It was a mushroom cloud.
It was
Break
a
the
mushroom
sound.
It was
break
the greatest of mushrooms.
Break the Sega Mario barrier a third, fourth, or
Okay,
15th
also,
time
question
and put it
for
in
the Legsplayers. If a sign facing towards the sun is casting a shadow 119.5 feet long at an angle you figure would be around 30 degrees, how tall is the sign? This is an urgent question.
6 feet tall.
What's on the sign?
Alternatively, what is your favorite math fact?
Actually, that there's complete truth in numbers.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
7, 8, 9.
But why did 7 eat 9?
Why? Why?
Oh.
To have his 3 square meals a day.
You took it and went even more advanced.
I like Mandelbrot sets. Those are like Rorschach tests on fire.
Roar's blunt test.
Whatever. Just take a point called Z in a complex plane. You don't know it! Don't sing along to songs you don't know!
I know that. I have Mandelbrot set in my fucking Spotify playlist.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you know it because
and
you
so
obviously
on.
couldn't sing it.
What is your main in Smash Ultimate?
Oh, Ike, because I fight for my friends.
Oh.
Or sometimes I fight my friends.
I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna be a Richter main.
Richter.
Fuck
Yeah.
Richter.
I
believe I
haven't
beat
played
Richter with
Ultimate, but
Ike.
I always
Fine.
pick Samus.
Well, you played as Ike for more than an hour.
I always, let's see, I really liked Sonic, and then for the little bit that I played Smash 4, I really liked Pac-Man, so I'd probably try to be those two again.
Mm.
I like the cartoony characters.
You like the circle character.
Everyone else is like, oh, I want to be a person with a cool sword. Like, I want to be a ball
No.
that eats balls.
Everyone else wants to be a Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fire
so,
Emblem is
hold on.
amazing.
Who's
by the
on
way.
who's on your ball team? We got Kirby. We got Sonic. We got Pac-Man. Who else is a
Jigglypuff.
ball?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. What other balls can we throw at Joe here?
Team ball. Samus shoots balls, so that's kind of like
That
it.
doesn't count.
She
Also,
turns into
Dark
a
Samus.
Oh,
is
she
there
does
too.
turn into a ball.
That's
Pokemon
true.
Trainer does throw balls.
Alright, now we're just getting real liberal with the term
Yeah,
balls
that's
here.
no. It's
Balls.
characters who are balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega Man shoots lemons.
That's what?
Oh, limits! This game's amazing.
Joe, pick a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and the Legsplayers guess draw it. See who's closest.
Oh, that's a terrible game.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Hold on. What card would you pick though?
Probably Grapha,
Wait,
Lord of Dark World.
Hold on. Does it say a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, that's important.
What's
That's
your
amazing.
What's your honest opinion of the Karibo archetype? The art is interesting, but it's pretty much useless. Also, try painting Phoenix Wright. If anyone wants to try to make Phoenix Wright next time.
Objection.
Is Bootleg a bootleg of his original self?
Oh, by a large degree.
Ooh.
Aren't we all just bootlegs?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
I'm the original copy.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe
But
that.
I mean,
But that's the reason why they threw me away.
You're bootleg of your parents, though.
Ah.
yeah.
Let's see. Joe, would you be willing to play Nintendo games now that the creator program is over? If I got a Nintendo console and like a way, the big thing is like if you want to play like a N64 game, like even if you emulate it, like you can't emulate the controller like entirely.
No.
Like using an N64, using like a Xbox controller to play N64 games is weird. Same thing with like a GameCube to a certain extent. Especially like a Wii U. So yeah, I'd pretty much have to get a console, and at the moment I can't fit like a TV or anything down here, so yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Drew, what is your view on nihilism?
I go back and forth on being nihilistic and thinking nihilism is dumb. So,
Who cares?
It didn't hear.
so I mean, it really depends on the day. Unfortunately for me, today I think it's dumb.
Let's see, Ron, why did you join the channel?
Man, you can answer that.
I invited him, and I invited him when I originally started, and he was like, no. And then I invited him 2 years later, and he was like, yeah, now that I know that you're successful, I'll join.
No, it was honestly, it's just because I have more free time now.
Yeah.
It's like my work schedule is miserable, but it does leave me tons of free time for whenever this guy wants to do whatever.
Draw creature swap. Okay.
Oh man, just point both ways.
Yep.
Creature swap goes both ways. That's why it's my favorite card.
To everyone, what is your reaction/opinion on Joe starting the channel? And did you ever think it would get to the point that it is now? I think they mean the new channel. Or
No, even if it's
No,
the
no,
main
yeah,
channel,
he's saying, what was your reaction when Joe told you you're starting a channel?
Ron
And
always believed in it.
I actually was super hype and immediately asked if I could join, I believe.
I told him to start the channel, so, you know.
I think I was immediately like, yes, a Let's Play channel. I've always wanted to do
I
that.
don't think I existed before the channel happened.
Steve bought the computer
Yeah, I
and
sure
the
met you
microphones
afterwards.
and all the stuff, and he was just like, Joe, bring the charisma.
Yeah, barely.
I was like, I guess I'll try.
Like, for me, it was just a way to get us to hang out, play games,
Yeah.
like, and, you know, have an excuse to dick around.
Yeah, which is why we still do the Legsplays, even though they get hardly any views.
I mean, it's not about views.
Yeah, the
I
point
mean,
is,
okay, it kind of is, but still.
it's the friends you made along the way. And
Well,
we already
and
made
the friends you already had, so you are already set up for
We
it.
continue to make them.
This dragon is more amazing than I could ever say.
It's very good.
Yes.
I might
I'm
say
underwhelmed
it's
with
super
it.
metal.
I like how it's covered in snow.
Yeah, you know, you gotta give it a little something.
I think it's robotic ash.
To Stoic Steve, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, and why is it Numbing Shrub of the Ice Barrier?
It's my favorite card because it's not a card.
It is now. You've made it.
Right,
I'm sure someone asked if they could do custom cards.
let's see.
I mean, no one can
I
stop
can check
them.
mark it, I can...
Try naming
Download
it
it.
something else.
Sonork.
Sonork, the ring monarch.
I only pay for second-hand art? What does that even mean?
He's a hipster,
Lawnark.
and you can't drag it back over.
No.
No,
A sad state of affairs.
sad indeed.
I
I don't understand!
Blah blah. To everyone, have you read or watched any Harry Potter? And if you do, which one is your favorite?
Oh, man. I've read up to Goblet of Fire, and then stopped reading, and then watched up to Goblet of Fire, and stopped watching.
So your favorite is the Goblet of Fire.
No, my favorite is actually the Sorcerer's Stone.
Uh,
It's very straightforward, and it reminds me of
the Hunt.
no, it's that Earthworm Jim villain, Professor Monkey Forehead.
I wonder what his power is.
Good times.
How about you, Brandon?
My
CD?
favorite one is the Shannara Chronicles.
It's a Harry Potter.
No, it's a.
Oh,
it's a.
the Crimes of Grindelwald. What
Yeah.
am I saying?
No, my favorite. It was oddly enough, was the Fantastic Beasts. I got to see that with a friend. That was really cool.
That's a Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter.
It's not a Harry Potter, though. It's Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, but it's a Harry
Technically,
It's
Potter.
in the same universe.
It's the same universe, but it's a different
I mean, it's not
franchise.
even the same. You can't even say same
Is
universe. it's the
J.K.
same
Rowling
world.
getting the bill? Yes, it's a Harry Potter.
I haven't actually seen those.
It's a
I've
different
not-
franchise, though.
It's
because
pretty good.
That's how they're marketing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, they really
They would've-
don't like detail.
No.
No.
We got here by making a bunch of really quick dash things, and now that we're here, no one wants anything good.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Welcome to art.
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
Slapdash.
How
Mushroom
about
Cloud.
you, Drew?
I'm not actually a huge fan of Harry Potter. I know what house I'm supposed to be in, but that was because an ex forced me to take a Pottermore quiz.
Oh man, what'd you get?
Slytherin.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that the first time.
I would
You
highly
strike
doubt
me as
it.
a Huffle.
You are so
Oh no,
Hufflepuff,
that's
my
what
dude.
everybody says, but they don't know.
I mean, because they'd be right.
Yeah.
I guess, what am I? I don't even know the houses.
You're a Muggle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
You're a squib.
I don't really like wizardy stuff, so I went out of my way. I never watched any of the Harry Potters. I've never read any of them. I don't care.
I knew that, actually.
I knew about Quidditch or whatever it's called.
Quibbit. Who's your Quibbit?
That sounds like a You Don't Know Jack game. Quibbitch.
We should play You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
Um,
Not on the channel.
Oh, hey, it's Dulogs. What's your favorite type of soup? We already answered that.
Yeah.
Will you play some PS4 games and later down the road when you get to play it with us on live stream or something or playing a Patreon reward? I think it's a reward. I am happy that you will read my comment and have a great day to all you and everyone who's reading my comment.
Thanks, guy.
You're welcome, Jacob Finley.
You're awesome.
But
Also,
no,
love
probably
the name.
not.
Probably not.
What? Why not?
I don't have the same reason I don't play the
Because he doesn't have one.
I don't have a console. I'm not really interested in consoles. I don't have enough money for a console.
Hey, I have a PS4.
Same
I can
here.
bring it over.
Even if you did, where would we plug it in? Where would we set it? It's just not enough time, not enough space. I need
He
to.
doesn't want
Plug in
to,
a
guys.
monitor.
I need to be rich first, and then I'll start looking at stuff like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Out of all the Legsplayers, who is the sexiest in your opinion? Cardsworth's
guy.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's mean to Cardsworth.
Oh.
Yeah, probably Bootleg Drew.
Yeah,
that's
Drew.
always just the thing.
Yeah.
He's like the only one here who's not a little fat. Like everyone, like he works out, and every other Legs player's fat. I guess except for Aimless James isn't fat, but like Aimless James is like that nerd skinny, where like he doesn't leave the house or do anything, so he's just like rail thin.
He also has an outdoor job, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably super ripped.
Would you do me? I'd do me.
I mean, I just work out like a lot in the summer and then just don't do anything in the winter.
You also like style your hair, like everyone else around here like woke up and that was their hairdo, and you clearly have like product in your hair.
I used a comb.
I took a
Come
shower
on.
before I came over here.
I also
and
showered.
brushed my hair.
To be honest, my hair is about an inch tall now, and so actually an inch, like a centimeter tall.
Yeah,
it's
that can
like
work
a
for some
centimeter.
guys though.
Yeah.
I don't think it works for you.
It doesn't. I wanted.
I mean, it matches your beard.
Yeah.
But
Will
like,
you,
this is just lazy.
All right.
That's all.
will you be able to stop the moose menace once and for all? I certainly hope so. I'm
really
trying
hope-
my darndest.
I really want to stop him from being a menace to the mooses.
If you guys have missed Nier Automata,
Yeah, he's been
there are
harassing mooses.
yeah, there are like casual moose NPCs that just stay around, and I've gone out of my way to hunt them down.
If you throw one through the air, is it a moosel?
It's fine to kill the albino mooses, but there's no need to kill the regular one.
Okay, and I believe this is the last question.
Oh wow.
What is your guys' favorite moment of the year?
Ending it.
Ending it all.
I remember when Pokemon Go came out. That was pretty great. I know it wasn't this year.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
but,
that was last year.
But I still think that was the closest we'd get to world peace.
There was that time I farted in the shower and it sounded like Louis Armstrong falling down.
No one's gonna beat that!
Oh shit, that was funny.
Mushroom cloud. Okay, how about you, Brandon?
Holy fuck, that was funny.
Apparently that joke was my favorite part of the year.
That joke right there.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho!
Already.
Nice.
Damn. Over 6,000! 7,000! Take it, for God's sake.
So what you're saying is we just need to pump out garbage.
Yeah, they seem to prefer simplistic stuff.
Well, looks like this is a job.
The job for bootleg.
Bootleg.
Looks like this is a job for bootleg.
Time to draw yourself a pupper.
Draw a bootleg pupper. No details.
A bootleg pupper.
Draw an abstract pupper.
It is weird though how like if you have like you have such an open question like that, like what's the best thing that happened this year, like
No one wants to say anything.
I can't think of anything.
They just-ish announced... No. I'm gonna say, when, during the Game Awards...
Incomprehensible. Sad.
I'm gonna say my
Only
favorite
invest in
moment
clean paintings.
was in the Game Awards when, Persona 5 Joker got announced.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty
For
cool.
Smash.
I-
That was
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was
particularly
pretty
incredible
cool,
to me.
but
I saw whatchamacallit. I saw the Infinity War with my mom, and neither of us had seen like any Marvel movies all the previous year. She just wanted to see a movie, so I took her out, and it was a fun time trying to explain everything that happened, and a little bit beforehand. I don't know. It was a fun time. I enjoyed that.
you want my actual answer?
Sure,
Alright,
I guess.
Oh yeah, there was one I skipped over. If you
So-
prefer that.
Alright, well, alright.
That was, what are all your political affiliations?
I
I'd rather-
politically affiliate with the lizard people.
The moon people.
Mm.
I try to be sort of neutral in general, but I find that like most of my stuff tends to line up more with like the liberal side of things. But I've always been kind of like neutral. I always try to be kind of open to talking to people about stuff.
I'm relatively conservative.
Are you?
This looks like a cat.
Relatively.
Yeah, it's
Just leave it as a one-fanged cat. Now it's horrifying, but that's
Yes.
very
It's
good.
a cat that
Yes.
sees your soul.
They will love it.
Slightly
This is
dark.
the Kitty Cat.
Do it.
Very good.
It'll sell for millions. No, what you gotta do is paint a blue duck. That's from the Dilbert TV show. I remember that.
Whiz.
Yes. How do you spell Garshasp? Garshnas.
I don't know.
You remember the game we played, Garshnas?
Yeah, the Monster Slayer.
Where we kept making a reference to Garfield as Garshnas.
Yeah,
and
and
how
also
he
it
hates
was
Mondays.
it was also a prequel to Shrek,
Yeah.
Ogre Slayer.
Yeah, the ogre slaying and why Shrek wants revenge.
Yeah. Either way, I think we've about reached this. We've been recording for almost 2 hours now.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, we've answered all the questions. Gotta get that blue duck in there, although you have no place to put it.
Is this a Twitter?
It's this
it's a
Twitter.
blue duck.
That's a friggin' Twitter. I know a Twitter when I see
No,
it.
Twitter is white on blue. This is blue on white.
Shut up. That's
Get
a
it
Twitter.
right. Oh, I'm in love.
I'm gonna make him haggle for it. Yeah! Make me famous, baby!
I'll take it.
Oh, Garshner.
Garfield stash.
Garfield's
He
Nash.
sold for $2,800.
That's my horrifying duck.
There you go. That's Twitter for you.
Yeah, that was on the
$10,000.
I will give you my firstborn.
Sonic the Fancy Dragon. No, blue duck. Everyone's.
No, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
We don't know if they love it
if
yet.
you guys had any last minute things, anything you wanted to say for copies make for poor investments?
I'm gonna fight him. You insulting my blue duck, boy?
I
waiting.
want to say that I don't really have anything to say, but at the same time,
I didn't get my favorite moment of the year.
Oh,
and I think,
Oh man,
I didn't know you had one.
I
I
think,
thought yours was that
Or
joke that you
political
made. It was
affiliation.
great.
No, that joke was fucking hilarious. But
I don't even remember it.
And it's just he fell down in the shower when he farted, and it sounded like Louis Armstrong.
He farted and he sounded like Louis Armstrong
falling down. Thank
Yeah.
you. I just imagined what that would sound like, and it brought me infinite joy. So probably that moment, to be honest.
Oh no, what about
you go.
Why No Spin Now, Brandon?
The Wino Sprint now, Brandon, actually killed me. That was amazing.
What? I forget.
Yeah, or the monkey from
Yeah, there's a
Ultimate
lot of moments. I think just recording.
Why no spin now? Yeah, no. I remember.
Oh, unimaginative and horrible, says the Blue Duck guy.
I mean, it kind
Sad
of is.
state of affairs.
Oh, will the ghost like Blue Duck?
No,
No.
Ghost didn't like
It's
it.
not a
He
ghost
only
of a
says
chance.
7C3.
Let's
That's all
see.
he says.
Let's see if he says it about my duck.
7C3.
What if you draw 7C3?
It doesn't matter, we have no way to put it.
You can take it down.
How do you appease this ghost?
Yeah, did you have a real favorite moment?
Not really. It's actually just like recording in general has always been my favorite part
It's
of the
been
year.
a fun year.
Yeah,
We recorded a lot of cool stuff.
just
I
most
only
not
remember
good
sorrow.
painting ever. The most not good painting ever.
The most.
I like that sentence.
What about Minecraft, Steve? Or Minesweeper? Didn't you have fun with
Wow,
that?
did you just call him Minecraft Steve?
I mean, maybe.
Only sorrow.
All right. Any last words for you, Brandon?
Well, I never got to finish my sentence. My actual favorite part of the year.
Go ahead.
That's Minecraft. No, just
That's a good word.
I got to ask somebody out for the first time and actually got a reply that was yes. That was.
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
At first, I
Wait,
thought you
have
were
you-
just gonna say I actually got a reply.
Yeah.
Have you gone on
They
this
just
date?
like,
before?
Yes.
Come on.
How'd it go?
Come on,
It rained.
Benjamin. Say
And?
something good about
I
my
went
line.
to the zoo.
And?
Black line.
It rained.
Come on.
And?
It was fun.
Oh,
There
you
you go.
bastard! Wait,
Thoughts
there
on
you
the
go.
black line? Sell out.
What? What?
How avant-garde.
Oh, I want to see what he says about the fucking black line.
No one can handle this.
If he wasn't like detail, though, this guy's gonna love my newest piece. What? There's no pleasing you.
Just, I won't invest.
I would invest in Black Line. Hey, Black Lines matter.
Whoa.
What if I change the name
How
from
can you say
sadness
something
to
so
black?
controversial
line.
yet so brave?
Change his name to Holocaust.
A political statement.
Just change,
Political
change
statement.
the Sonic one to buy me, please.
Fuck me, please.
Liz.
Yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this thing. Have a happy holidays to everyone. Merry
And
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Good New Year.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Have
Kwanzaa.
a, have a decent Festivus, candle nights if that's what you're into.
December ween.
Yulemas. Don't forget about Yulemas.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa too.
The winter solstice.
Yeah.
You're all a bunch of heathens.
Neo Christmas.
Neo Christmas.
Axmas.
Neo
Axmas,
Axmas.
yeah.
Axmas.
Neo Xeon Christmas.
Atheistica.
Eight-
Yeah.
And
I forgot about
celebrating the all-powerful atheismo, blessed be he.
Yeah.
Blessed be.
Have a very solemn Ramadan.
Solemn Ramadan.
That's, Yom Kippur's not anywhere around here, but
Yeah.
if you do that, good on you.
Good on you. Alright, I think we can
Have
close
a
that
good,
out. on
yeah, I
that,
think I'll close that out.
Enjoy
Goodbye,
whatever
everyone.
your favorite holiday was.
Yeah. Hey, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Aha! Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.